And I still remember it like it was yesterday. It was a very amazing feeling when you've put all this effort in and time in and you actually achieve that skill. It's a feeling that is hard to describe, but when you do that, it's very rewarding. A mate of mine just introduced me to strength training from his home gym when I was 19. Man, we just did it like nearly every day. And then after university, I just found it hard to get a job back then because the GFC hit. The job market wasn't that great. So I was like, what else could I do? And it was health and fitness. Now, 11 years fast forward, I'm still in the health and fitness space. I just love training people, and it gives me so much satisfaction changing someone's life in the health and fitness. I saw someone at a park do a handstand, and they were holding the handstand in a straight line and did not move. And that really inspired me, and also wondered how they were actually doing that skill. The next day, I just typed up on YouTube how to do a handstand, and I found a video with Unity Gym explaining beginner handstand tutorial. And then I went to their YouTube channel, found a whole bunch of videos about flexibility and handstand and calisthenics work, and that really opened up a whole new sort of world for me, because I did bodybuilding and sort of that type of movement for such a long time. Now it shifted into a more, hey, I want to learn a skill base. And little did I know how much work it took, because I had no flexibility back then, had no idea how to do a handstand. So I was just trying to piece everything together off of YouTube videos that Unity Gym were doing. And then an opportunity came by. They were doing a workshop in Sydney. I was like, this is my opportunity to go down and learn from these guys face to face. And so I attended that workshop, learned so much about flexibility training. I met Rad, Yanni, and that sort of inspired me to really knuckle down and focus on my training when it comes to flexibility and calisthenics. I guess the biggest challenge I had was I wanted to do this skill of a handstand, specifically a press to handstand, because I saw someone press up into a handstand, and I didn't really know how to practice that skill. So I learned that my shoulder flexibility was terrible. I couldn't hold a straight line handstand. I just found it so difficult to even hold my arms up overhead, especially with my body weight. And then I had no flexibility in my hamstrings at all. So I couldn't even touch my toes or put my hands flat to the floor to be able to even do a press to handstand. So I had to learn the pancake stretch. I learned about shoulder mobility. All those things were very new to me, and I had no clue, but all the videos that Unity Gym were putting online really helped me develop those elements. Before I started the UMS, I was training flexibility specifically, and then doing my own strength training on top of that. So I found out I didn't have enough time to do both. And when I actually got into the UMS, I learned that I was doing strength training and flexibility training in one workout, and that saved a lot of time, but also helped me progress in both elements of my strength training and also flexibility. And that allowed me to get more volume in, and therefore my results started to progress a lot quicker, not just in flexibility, but also in strength at the same time. So the first skill I wanted was the handstand or press to handstand. After the UMS programming, I was able to do my first press to handstand. And I still remember it like it was yesterday. And that just motivated me to go to the next skill, which is the Stalder press. At the same time, I was still building my strength in push, pull, lower body strength. And that built a foundation for advanced skills like the strict ring muscle up, where I had a muscle up already, but it wasn't strict at all until I learned about the ring muscle up, the false grip. But the UMS gave me a foundation of basic pulling strength to be able to execute that skill. And then all the vertical push in the program, that helped me build my strength to be able to do handstand push-ups was the next goal I had. At the same time while training flexibility and strength, I was also able to train a bit of skill and attain those skills as I progressed through the program as well. So press the handstand, Stalder press, handstand push-up, false spring muscle-ups were all the skills I attained from the UMS as well.